Hello everybody and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. I am going to be doing a general tarot reading for the sun sign Aquarius, and this is going to be for the second half of May 2021. So it'll be from May 16th to the 31st of May. Okay, so the second half of May 16th to the 31st of May. Couple of things I want to let you know. One of them is that on the 19th of May we have a first quarter moon in Leo, and on the 29th of May we have a lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. Okay, so let's get going, my beautiful Aquarians. Let's see what we have for the second half of May. Okay, and if you hear some groaning and all kinds of funny noises, it's just my Saint Bernard who's sleeping right here. So he tends to have a lot of dreams. All right. We have Five of Cups, and then we have the Nine of Cups reversed. Then we have the King of Wands, Knight of Swords, and for some reason I want to take this as well. Okay, we'll go through the cards. We have the Five of Cups. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups reversed. Okay, then we have the King of Wands, the Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, and then we have the Four of Swords reversed. Okay, so let's take a look at this and see what's going on. What is the energy for you guys? So with the Five of Cups, there is clearly a situation where you're going to feel a little bit of being abandoned. It feels like your escape route or something is kind of obstructed. You feel like you're put in a situation where there is no way out. So a little bit of confinement, that feeling of being bound, the feeling of being restricted, the feeling of being put in a situation where you don't have a choice but to escape, to get out of the situation, a bit of a binding type of a situation. And following that, you have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Now, typically what the Nine of Cups basically means is, your wishes coming true, material abundance and good health and all that stuff, and also a little bit of greed, right? Look at him. He's sitting there by his lonesome self, enjoying that cup of wine and throwing tidbits to the dog, and he's got that fella bringing in more food, right? This guy. So opulence, a little bit of greed, a little bit of boredom, self-indulgence, but that is reversed. So clearly you are in a bit of a situation where you do not have that what's the word I'm looking for? You do not have that. Oh my God, what is the word I'm looking for? You do not have that luxury of indulging yourself, of being a little greedy, of being kind of complacent, enjoying your food and being very, avaricious, that sort of a thing. Okay, so you don't have that luxury. And then following that, you have the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is all about a bold leader who has power, who has charm, who has courage. So, and then followed by that, you have the Knight of Swords. Okay, look at this. Fast talking person, lifestyle change. That is typically what a Knight of Swords represents. But this here, you can clearly say that. And then following that, you have the Knight of Cups again, right? So romantic proposal and emotional proposal. So I feel like you are in a situation where you're feeling like you're restricted, you're bound, you're contained, you don't have a way out, there's no way of escaping. Somehow you don't have a choice. and you're just stuck in that situation. You don't have that luxury of having that opulence and indulgence and all that. And then you have the King of Wands who's here, who's saying, like, listen, you know, you got to act now. You have to have the courage. You have to have the strength of character to get on with it, whatever it is, and try to break down these barriers. You know, you're trying to break down barriers. You have to break down these barriers. Get out of this restrictive zone. You have to stop being indulging. Okay, you have to have the courage and the wherewithal, and you have to be able to break down these barriers. Okay, knock this door down, open the door. Look at this guy, he's trying to open that, force that door open. Okay, and if you do that, then you have this offer coming in. But if you continue to be complacent and self-indulgent and all that, then none of this is going to happen. So you have to take the initiative, okay, and have the courage to take action so that you can break down barriers and break down the doors, and then you will have this offer, this fantastic offer. Now, after that, you have the Four of Swords. Okay, Four of Swords is usually like, you know, rest and recuperation, maybe even recovering from surgery, you know, being blinded by something, you know, having selective sight, you know, choose to see only what you want to see type of situation, and that's in the reverse. So the blindfolds are off, okay, no rest and recuperation for you. You need to have the astuteness to be able to see what really needs to be seen, right? And have an unbiased opinion, or not an opinion, be unbiased in your approach to whatever it is that you are working on. Okay, let's get some clarifications on this, because I want to see what the Five of Cups is all about. Let's see what the Five of Cups is all about. And then you have the Five of Swords, followed by the Seven of Cups, followed by the King of Cups. So with the Five of Cups, you have the Five of Swords, right? You have the Five of Swords. And Five of Swords is all about, you know, strife and you know, bullies and theft and violence and abuse and relationship and so on and so forth. But here, excuse me, here you are locked out of a particular situation, and yeah, possibly because you're contained. So definitely that containment is pretty strong over there. And then you have the Seven of Cups, right? And this is, what is Seven of Cups in the traditional tarot? It's having too many choices and commitment issues. So yeah, you know, you don't know which route to take. You have all these dreams and visions and all that stuff, all this stuff flying around in your head, but you do not know what course of action to take. And then you have the King of Cups here, who's offering you an opportunity over here. You see that? He's offering you an opportunity over there, but there is something over there that is not completely revealed to you. But I will tell you this, even though there is an offer here, you have to stop being indulgent and complacent. So this means that no more of that indulgence and complacency and relaxing and enjoying and that sort of thing. No more of that, okay? So this is taking action. And then you have this guy saying, yeah, have the courage to take action, right? And break down the barriers, okay? And then you have this beautiful offer. No more rest and recuperation. No more turning a blind eye. The blindfold is off, right? So let's see what this is about. Show me what the Nine of Cups in reverse is, please. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so for the Nine of Cups reversed, okay, I got the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel that you definitely have to take action. Stop being indulgent, take action. You see, she's holding the set of keys. The moment you take action, you have the power, you have the opportunity to resolve this or break free or do what you need to from this bondage over here. You have it. You have that opportunity, because look at the keys she's got. But you have to be proactive and take action, okay? And then followed by that, I had the Magician. Okay, so what is the Magician, right? The Magician is a powerful energy who has the ability to summon new ideas, to find new avenues, to be able to balance things, okay? Clearly, the Magician has all the four energies, right? Earth, wind, fire, and water. So and that is over the King of Wands. So definitely have the courage, be confident to be able to take action, okay? Please do that. If not, you're going to be stuck in this Nine of Swords situation. And what is the Nine of Swords situation, right? It's nightmares and anxiety and grief and depression and feeling like you're put in a cage and you don't have a way out. But then look, the door is open. You need to have the courage to step out of that, okay? You're just being complacent. You need to snap out of that. And if you do, clearly you have the Ten of Wands, right? What is the Ten of Wands? Here it is an ending of a particular situation or a particular event or a lifestyle or a situation or a feeling or an emotion or whatever. So it's coming to an end. You're going to be able to lay down the burdens over there for sure. And I also feel that you're kind of a little bit upset with your family. If that is the case, then know that, sometimes with families you have to kind of be a little bit more flexible and, find ways to resolve things, right? So there could be a possibility that you are a little bit frustrated and you feel like you're burdened, but this is going to come to an end, okay? You see the door is closed over there and she's got the hands over the door, like trying to push open the door or something. I feel like you need to get off your seat and get to work, get proactive, because you're being very complacent. Look at that. You're imprisoning yourself. The door is wide open. You can step out of it anytime you want. So Five of Wands, see, breaking down barriers. Okay, you have a lot of fives here, y'all. Five of Wands, Five of Cups, Five of Swords, a lot of fives. So that's a significant number. Pay attention, okay? Whenever we see synchronicities like that, I say there is a message for you. Pay attention. Is there anybody here whose name starts with D as in Danny or Y as in yellow? This reading may be significant for you. And then we have the Eight of Swords, which is like you're all up in your head. So Eight of Swords is self-imposed restrictions, isolation, imprisonments, all these nightmares and being very concerned and worried. A lot of noise up in your head. Did I see another 8 here somewhere? No, I did not. So, no, I did not. So you feel like you're being tormented, right, by whatever. I feel this is all in your head. You need to get out of it, okay? Let's put some more cards on that. See, and then you have the Four of Wands. Beautiful energy. You need to get out of your head, because if you do get out of your head, you will be able to enjoy this Four of Wands. You have to stop restricting yourself to let this positive energy enter your life. I feel like you yourself are restricting. This is not a restriction imposed by somebody else. I think it's you're limiting yourself. Let me put it that way. You are limiting yourself. I feel like you're also feeling a little bit overwhelmed with this energy here. That's the energy I'm getting is feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Why? Like, don't be, don't give in to that negativity. Because you have the King of Swords over there. Here, look. And the King of Swords is a leader, strategic thinker. In this case, you can clearly see it's a doctor visiting this person who's sitting in a wheelchair kind of situation. So I feel like you are feeling definitely a little overwhelmed, and it is all in your head, particularly with this card. I'm getting the impression that it's mental, like uh, overstimulation, and you are kind of, and I also feel like some bizarre way, even though you feel like you're stuck and you have no way out, and there's no escaping this situation and all that, breaking down barriers, that in a way I feel like you are not finding the motivation to get out of this situation, or you're lacking the confidence to do that. You have to be able to kind of rethink, and reapproach, clear your mind, have the wherewithal, have the courage, okay, to break free, have the courage to break this down. You see that he's breaking down a door, he's trying to open a door. This guy's trying to break down doors. Wait, hang on. See that? And then you have this guy wanting to come in with an offer. So if you have the courage to break down those barriers and get past this mental situation that you have, this one and this one, look at that, right? So, and I also say, pay attention to your dreams. I feel like there may be some messages for you. If you are the kind who maintains a diary, go to bed with a piece of paper and a pen right next to you, and when you wake up in the morning, if you remember your dreams or whatever, write it down, and then later on during the day, go and look at it, right? You have the Devil card, and then you have the Three of Swords. So definitely I feel with the Devil card, there is definitely some kind of a codependency type of situation, some addiction, some habits that are not necessarily good for you type of thing, putting yourself down type of situation. Don't do that to yourself, because that's not good for you. And then you have the Three of Swords over here. So clearly it's like, I feel somebody is trying to push your buttons, definitely trying to push your buttons, to poke and prod you, to get a reaction out of you. Don't fall for that. Do not fall for that, okay? What else can I get from my beautiful Aquarius? And then you have the Wheel. Yeah, see? And this is what goes around comes around. Everybody's got their hands on the table saying that total transparency. But remember, what goes around comes around. There are still things that are in rotation. Things are going to continue to move. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it's a Jupiter card. It's power, it's movement, it's fortune. And the Wheel turns to reveal the cyclical nature of life. The Wheel turns to reveal what's on the other side, right? That sort of a thing, rotation, right? So you have to have the courage to be able to move forward, you guys. I think you have to get out of your head. This is you up in your head. I don't know why, but the self-imprisonment, restrictions. Yeah, initially, yeah, sure, you may be in a situation where you feel like there's no way out, and you're kind of, basically in a horrible situation. She's trying to call for help, and the building is burning down, and she can't get out through the door. Initially, yeah, maybe there is something to that, where you are in a situation where you can't find a way out. But for the most part, I feel it is all mental. You need to be able to break down barriers. Stop with the tormenting yourself. There are some external factors, obviously, but I think you're letting them get to you more now than you would have in other times or other situations or circumstances. So you are in a kind of weakened emotional state right now, and even your dreams, right? You're constantly in your head going on and on. Why are you in a weakened emotional state? That's what I want to, or a weakened mental state. Let's see. You have completeness. You have travel, which is movement. You got the travel and the Wheel of Fortune card. So definitely something is changing. Change. Oh, you can't make this up, y'all. Recovery. All right, you guys. So here we go. Where's that card? Okay. So you have the Wheel here, right? Okay. You have travel here, which is movement, okay, change, okay, and then you have completeness and recovery. So whatever the situation is, there is definitely going to be change. So this is not it. What goes around comes around. Nothing is written in stone. This is not the end of it all. Things definitely will change. You just need to have the courage and the wherewithal and the mental strength and the fortitude to withstand that, and to say, you know what, I'm just going to go for it, and I'm going to be proactive and try to get out of this situation. It may not necessarily be as easy to do as it is to say. I understand that, but only to the extent of what the situation is in your head. But definitely this is a mental and emotional stress trauma that is causing all of this. And I also wonder if there's anybody in your life, probably a water sign, right, who is putting all these things in your head, who is creating all of this or contributing to this trauma and stress. If anybody whose name starts with a D as in Danny or Y as in yellow, pay attention to this reading, okay? One more card for this. And it says inspiration. You need to find inspiration within yourself, okay? This is all going to have to come from you. You really need to show your true self right now. You really need to do that. Aquarians. Just a second, okay? So you got the wrong person. So maybe you are counting on the wrong person for emotional support, okay? And then they says, no, that was not the one I got. I got this, the rich man. So there could be somebody who is literally rich, or could be richer and more in the more mentally emotionally stable and mature. So that could be rich in emotional stability and mental stability. You need to count on this individual. There's a possibility that that individual could also be a military person. It could be literally a military person, or it could also be an important figure who has some official official type of a job, like police, military, government, legal, lawyer, doctor, but I would say more a police or the military. And then you have persona principale. This is obviously a key person who is a female. I will find out who this is. And then you have number 26. You have the cornucopia of abundance and things. And then you have 19, which is death. And that's not a bad thing, right? Because this negativity, this nonsense that's going on in your head has to come to an end. Where's the other card? It's all a jumble right now. Where's the other one? Yeah, this has to end, right? This energy, this mental stress and trauma has to end, and it will, okay? One thing I want to find out is who this is, okay? And see, let me just do it for this first. See. Oh, okay, let me do that again because that rolled off. So we have number 5, okay? And then we have, who is this guy? Aries, right? Yeah, Aries. And then we have this guy, right? Is that Mars, right? So Aquarius, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is Gemini. But I say this person could be an Arian. Okay, definitely an Aries person. Aries, rising sun, moon, whatever. And then who's the other one I want to do in 5? 5 is all about, love affairs and speculation and all that stuff. So are you, is is, because see, you got a 5 in this, right? When I rolled that, hold on, you got a 5 in this, you have a 5 here, you have a 5 here, and hello, come to me, you have another 5 here. So 4 5, oopsie, 4 5s, I feel like that is a pretty significant thing. So the 5th house would be love affairs, speculations, etc. So maybe this has something to do with your relationship or love affairs or whatever. Pay attention to that. But this, I think, is an Aries person. Also, I said somebody whose name starts with a D or a Y, correct? So pay attention to that. Then I want to take out the thing for persone militare. Wait, Bunny, I'm almost done. Hold on, baby. Good boy. Okay, so I got Taurus. Okay, then I got the number 10. Okay, and I got this guy. This is Neptune. So Neptune is all about like sudden changes and shocks and confusion and illusions and dreams and all that. Remember I said pay attention to your dreams when I saw this card? Yeah, so Taurus, there is a possibility that this individual is a Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Venus rising, however you want to say it. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this helped you guys. I really do. You'll be fine. It's intense energy, right? So try to get out of your head. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So try to get out of your head. Don't let the mental stresses and all that kind of restrict you. I know it's difficult. We all go through those situations where we are like over imagine, overreact, or whatever. Maybe in this case you genuinely have a reason to be like so emotionally and mentally stressed. I don't doubt it, because I don't know what your individual situations are. We can figure that out if we did a personal reading. Then absolutely we can figure out what's going on and in depth, right? So let's get an overall energy card, right? All right, you guys, so we got the Magician here, and it says the future before you is uncertain, presenting both risk and opportunity. A triumph or creative success may bring about a new beginning for you. Okay, now I did get, where did I get? We got change, right? You may be feeling uncertain about your future, I get it, but there is definitely change. A triumph or creative success will bring about a new beginning for you, definitely. And then it says completeness. You had the travel, the momentum card, the wheel, as well as travel, right? You need inspiration, right? Did I see the Magician here somewhere? Did we get the Magician for you as well? Yeah, see? We got the Magician for you. So pay attention, you guys. Pay attention, okay? This reading is definitely for you. Let me read this again. The future before you is uncertain, presenting both risk and opportunity. A triumph or creative success may bring about a new beginning for you. So as long as you have that open mind and you are willing to take that leap, right? Don't restrict yourself. See, that door is open. You can step out of it. It's not like somebody has purposefully kept you inside and locked you. You definitely were in a bit of a situation where you couldn't find your way out, and then you had this sadness, right? And then you had to break down doors. Look at this one, trying to open the doors too. You have 4 5s, 1, 2, 3, and remember the first time I rolled the dice we got a 5 there. So 5 is a significant number. Let me see what other synchronicities we have. I'm going to leave that there. Let me see. And you have 2 Magicians. So number 1 is important for you as well, right? Hang on, let me get these together. Do I have a 26 here? Nope. me see if we have any other numbers over here that are. I said the magicians, right? You got 2 of the magicians. You got 2 nines. So you got the Ace of Pentacles, the magician, number 1, 2 number 1s. And then we'll leave that. King, do we have a 19? No. Okay. Then we have no 4s, 7s, 3s. We have a 4 here again. You got 2 4s. There are a lot of synchronicities, you guys. So 2 4s, 3 1s, 4 5s. You know, so pay attention, you guys. There is definitely, this seems to be a pretty crucial second half of May for you guys. You know, I recommend that y'all, there is some support for you. There is some, but that King of Cups, you know, I feel like that's the one who's trying to kind of push your buttons. So whoever that King of Cups is usually Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but in this case, I believe it's a Cancerian. So that's the energy I'm getting. So pay attention to that, and hopefully everything is going to work out for you guys. One more thing I want to do for you. Okay, you did have the anchor, right? You did get the anchor, infinity, and you got the wheel again. Okay, the anchor, you have to, you know, that military person I said is going to be your provider of stability. Where is that? This Taurus individual is the one who's going to provide the stability, that anchor. Okay, and you got the wheel again, and the infinity, right? The 8 infinity. What I feel for you definitely is, oh look, you got an 8 anyway. This was part of your card, your spread too. With the infinity card, I feel like, you know, things are going to come around together, right? It's all going to come back together and you'd be fine. But that moment is, that stress is, it's going to be a little bit unbearable for you because it's mental stress, right? It's easier to say, hey, I can deal with it, no worries, but not everybody can, right? So take care, my beautiful Aquarians, and do leave your comments before. I'd love to hear from you guys. And if you want a personal reading, of course, please contact me. My email address is therealtarot my email address is therealtarot1123@gmail.com. Okay, thank you. Bye.